Hey everyone, today is Friday, September 7th. I went and did something today. Got myself sorted. Let me explain something here though. I have not read the Harry Potter books. I've seen a few of the movies. They tend to frustrate me in the way that because I was into D&D for so long before I really saw any of the movies or even tried to read the books. They just didn't grab me, really. Um, I have this perception of wizards that you should be throwing fireballs and magic missile clouds, things like that. And by clouds, I don't mean puffy white things that go in the sky. I'm talking freezing clouds. I'm talking acid clouds. I'm talking stinking clouds. Um, and yes, these are all spells in D&D. So, you know, I have this very D&D Vancian spellcasting system perspective on wizards. Um, and it's hard to shake it. But I have the utmost respect for all the people who are really into Harry Potter, and I definitely understand that. I think I've explained it in the past. I'm cool with fandoms. I understand their perspectives, I understand their passion, and I understand their desire to see more of it. So this morning on a whim, more likely curiosity got the better of me. I went to the Pottermore website and started, signed up for it. Mostly, I'm just really curious about the stuff. I have a social science degree, and I was looking into the social breakdown of the whole thing. Now, there's my perspective of the houses in it is that basically, whichever one you wind up in, it's the preponderance of that house in your of the signature traits of that house in your overall mannerisms and so forth. So essentially, if you get into, Slytherin, you are creative, you're cunning, you're willing to cut corners, you're outside of the box kind of thinkers. More so than your focus on intellectualism and your focus on headstrong and congeniality, what have you, for the other houses. So it's like, and mind, I have a very rudimentary understanding of all of these things, but it's like it's this grand personality test, and they just kind of fit you on these scales, and they're like, well, you're like 64% this house, so we're going to put you there because obviously the other houses, you're not enough of them. So it's like you put all these kind of like-minded people in a group, and you say, go do stuff. And they tend to get along by nature of the fact that they all approach problems in essentially the same way. In a way, that's also hamstringing them. But then you have them all take classes together, so, I don't know. I find it interesting from a sociological perspective, this house structure, the like-minded people working together to better their own group of like-minded people. I get that, but I was there's the impression I get from Harry Potter is that the houses are pitted against each other and not working necessarily towards a common goal unless the shit really hits the fan. That's just my perspective. Anyways, though, I have been messing around on the website. It has been interesting. It has been enlightening. It has been, dare I say, fun. Dare. So I'm currently waiting for a potion to finish making. Said it was going to take 45 minutes. Damn those type 2 pewter cauldrons. Or whatever they are. I don't know. But I did get sorted. And I got allocated to Ravenclaw, which shouldn't really be much of a surprise. I mean, blue's my favorite color. I'm really freaking cool with eagles, and I spent a hell of a lot of time in school, and I was okay with it. So, and I'm also constantly furthering my own enlightenment. I mean, this is case in point. Curiosity got the better of me, Ravenclaw. So I'm cool with it. I wasn't expecting anything. I could have wound up in any of the houses. I kind of knew I wasn't going to be the archetypal opposite houses. What are they? Slytherin and Gryffindor. I knew I wasn't going to wind up in those. And, I just didn't know enough about them. So I just let the website do its thing. Um, and, I don't really mind any of it. I mean, if you were disappointed about your house allocation, meh. I mean, a portion of me is like, suck it up. Ooh, you're not a Gryffindor. Well, they do say be as honest as possible when you're answering these questions. So, yeah, if you don't wind up in the house you wanted, sorry? But if you answer the questions as honestly as you could, now I know that a lot of people made second accounts and then they tailored their answers properly. But me, I just sat there and answered them as they came at me, and it's fine by me. Could have wound up in Hufflepuff, which is perfectly fine. I definitely doubt I'm Slytherin, but there is that desire to think outside the box within me, that cunning creativity that pokes its head out every now and again and allows me to do stuff. So, anyways, I have the utmost respect for the Harry Potter fandom, which I've come a long way since about 10 years ago. So, um, but really, Harry Potter, aside from helping me to understand that other fandoms are things to be okay with rather than, oh, they're bad because they read this kind of crap, that sort of thing. No, they're my compatriots in passionate discussion, regardless of the topic. You know, I have I am interested in being friends with people who are passionate about something, and I am willing to learn about that something enough to engage them in conversation on that, to discuss it with them, to get them to think more critically about the thing that they're passionate about. And really, that's what I enjoy the most about it. That's the biggest impact that Harry Potter's had on me. And yeah, I'm Ravenclaw. And let's see, what time is it? Oh, I got a potion to check on, so what the hell am I doing? Until next time.